Am I walking out here? This is so Florida, holy smokes. If we see a gator, that'd be even better. Jupiter is a little bit sleepier of a place. It's nice and quiet, so that's why we chose to live up here. Without realizing it, I do like being closer to water. Don't even necessarily be on the water, but just the freedom to go makes you feel like you're close enough to it. It's been a unique year, to say the least. I've had some cameras on me from my off season leading into this year, through injury, had to come back, get back on the horse, try and claw my way back into this FedEx Cup. To be back at home and kind of reset a little. Home is an important place to me, so I definitely try to use home time to reset and recharge the batteries. A lot of sleep, go to the beach as long as the breeze is up. Nothing more relaxing to me than hearing waves crash on shore. The breeze is always really nice. Water is pretty clear. Pretty windy right now, so it's a little on the choppy side. I'm sure it's very nice and warm. I don't want to get too hippy-dippy here, but you know, something about recharging your batteries, sort of the grounding experience, something about just being away from a lot of people makes me relaxed, to say the least. I definitely think being relaxed is an important thing if you're trying to reflect. I feel like I've done a little bit more reflection this year just through injury and trying to really process what happened. But something I said last offseason was when you get close to the top, it's easy to forget how you got there. And then here I am now, fighting for my life to try and make it back to East Lake. So it's a little bit of appreciation along the way with remembering all the small little things you do every day to play at a high level. I think it's part of the recharging process, whether it's going to the beach and kind of relaxing or, you know, grabbing a smoothie on a hot day. Looking for a smoothie. Coffee, superfood smoothies.
Would that be all?
That'd be it.
Any allergies?
Not that I'm aware of.
Would that be for here to go?
To go, please.
And what's the name for the order?
Xander, X-A-N-D-E-R. We're gonna be sitting outside.
Yeah, so they'll bring everything to your table.
Okay, sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. Thanks. There's some espresso in here. Dates, bananas, espresso. Maybe some cacao nibs from what I can taste. I actually really enjoy being in Florida during summer. I know it's really hot, but there actually aren't that many people here in Jupiter, to say the least. The summertime in Florida is tricky practicing. Jupiter is a place where a lot of snowbirds come, so because of that, a lot of courses are closed, so a lot of courses are friendly with tour pros, and they might try and sneak us out there. They take care of us, which is an awesome thing. Too much tech. The year's been very interesting. A lot of new variables, you know, some that I wasn't able to account for. So when you travel a lot, you're kind of at the mercy of a lot of things sort of going your way at times. So having Avis has been awesome. You know, I would say a constant in the situation of a lot of moving things, and it's definitely nice to rely on them and always have a car there.
I'm not worried about Xander one bit. It's coming. He missed the early part of the season. It's starting to get a little bit better now, and he marches to the beat of his own drum too. He's an elite golfer and lives his life.
Well, I feel like if I look back on last year, I was training a lot more throughout the season. This year, for obvious reasons, slowed that down just a little bit. So picked that back up, which has been probably good for my confidence, feeling like, you know, I was a man of the past. And I took, you know, 3-4 days off just to sort of reset. So yeah, getting back on the horse today, knowing it's going to be a pretty aggressive push for me to make it all the way to East Lake this year. Usually when I'm working out, I mean, hip-hop's favorite. Classic rock hits nicely. Metal even. Not Victor Hovland metal, but a little softer than that. Bike's easy. If you're gonna be a runner, you gotta have really good form. I'm not a professional runner, so I don't run. Unless I have to, or I'm being chased. I'm such a novice when it comes to exercising, and so we start pretty baseline, I'd say, with some certain zone 2 cardio to zone 3, and start doing some more movement, incorporate some jumps, incorporate some med balls. And then once the engine's going, we'll kind of throw in some more weights and start lifting a little bit more. For golf, usually just a warm-up of some sort with some light band work, and maybe light weights is enough to get sort of activated to go. I don't think I'm advanced enough yet to do a full strength set before I go hit the links. It comes easy to me just because I know it's important for my work. So I don't know if I'd be the person to want to wake up at 6 a.m. every day to go work out. Probably not, if I'm being completely honest. But knowing how important it is, definitely motivated to give everything that I have.
Fitness plays a huge role. Towards the end of the year, it's usually very hot. We got places like Memphis. If you're not physically fit, your mental fortitude's gonna diminish as well, because your body just can't take it.
You can be the most in-shape person and walk around Memphis and feel like you're gonna die. So there's a lot of things that go into, hydrating correctly, leading into that week, sleeping enough, trying to cool your core temperature down.
He's probably in the best shape he's been in. He's lifting a lot more weight now and hitting a lot further. He focuses very hard in the gym and on his mind, so it's gonna play a big role coming down the stretch.
Performing at a high level is the main goal. I think winning is a result. I'd say this year's been a mixed bag, but the last few starts, I definitely felt like I was starting to perform at a much higher level.
Still waiting for the best of Schauffele that we saw plenty of in 2024, but he's nudging along.
I definitely do feel like the confidence is slowly starting to rise, and the game is starting to come around to a better place than, previous episodes.
Xander's starting to kind of turn it up.
I think good things are coming up soon for Xander. He might be a guy you want to pay attention to.
I feel like I played well in Memphis last year. Different course, but I played well at the BMW last year as well. Mentally, it is exhausting playing in Memphis, and then we're in Maryland where it's warm as well, and then if you earn your way to East Lake, it's also warm in Atlanta.
Xander is just an outstanding electric player when it comes to the Tour Championships.
There's 4x points in the playoffs, and as long as you play well in that first one and that second one, you might just see yourself at East Lake, so a lot to play for.